When Mazur approached, Hall looked up and said calmly, "I imagine you are surprised to see me here." Though still on May 25, 2006, 50-year-old Australian mountaineer Lincoln Hall achieved his dream of reaching the summit of Mount Everest after a previous failed attempt in 1984, but his celebration was short-lived. During the descent from the 29,029-foot peak, Hall began showing signs of severe altitude sickness. At 28,200 feet, he developed high-altitude cerebral edema, a life-threatening condition that caused dangerous swelling in his brain. The illness made him confused, disoriented, and combative. His Sherpa guides tried for hours to help him descend, but as nightfall approached and their oxygen supplies dwindled, Hall became unresponsive. Expedition leader Alexander Abramov made the heartbreaking decision to order the guides to leave Hall on 28,540 feet just below the summit. Hall was pronounced dead. A statement was
Damn, it just said he must be dead.
released to the media, and his wife Barbara was notified that her husband had perished on Everest. But Hall wasn't dead. Through the freezing night, with temperatures plunging far below zero and howling winds, he lay unconscious on a narrow ridge above an 8,000-foot drop. Wearing inadequate gear for the conditions, Hall somehow survived 12 hours in conditions that should have killed him within minutes. The next morning, as an American climbing team led by Dan Mazur made their own summit attempt, they were shocked to discover Hall sitting cross-legged on the summit ridge. When Mazur approached, Hall looked up and said calmly, "I imagine you are surprised to see me here." Though still Hall was conscious and able to speak. Mazur and his team immediately abandoned their own summit bid, knowing they had only one chance to save Hall's life. They gave him oxygen, warm clothing, and food, then began the dangerous process of helping him descend. The rescue required enormous sacrifice from Mazur's team, who gave up their only opportunity to summit Everest. Hall was eventually evacuated by helicopter from a lower camp and survived, though he lost the tips of several fingers and a toe.